And we got an interesting interviewee today, and I'm going to send it right now out to Jeff Lichtenstein, owner, CEO, president, the main kahuna of Ecofine Properties, and Mr. Adam Gumson from the Jupiter Law Center. So, Jeff, I'm going to let you just take it away because you got all the good questions today.
Yeah, so Adam's awesome. And the thing, if you've never been to Jupiter Law Center and you enter Adam's office, it's not a stiff law office. You can see behind Adam right now, it says, "I totally agree with myself." And the whole office is like that. It makes you laugh when you come in, and that's the vibe. I mean, it's when it's time to get down to business, Adam and his lawyers put their hat on, but they're genuine, warm, and honest, and it's not something that you always that you typically find at all. It's a different feel. Adam is back in his office. He's been joking that he just purchased this 8,000 square foot facility, and he said, "I could have just taken my fold out Costco table and my trellis behind me." So tell us what's going on in the law world, right now.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, yeah, we did a will execution this morning between the thunderstorms. So we have a trellis adjacent to our office, and we put a little table out there. There's two benches about 15 or 20 feet apart. And it's been a really good makeshift office over the last month or two because people want to still sign documents but don't want to come to the office. And so we have made that like dining al fresco. We're doing meetings outside and document signings outside, and that's been.
Do you still have to sign with a blue pen?
Still have to sign with a blue pen, but we give clients a blue pen, so we're not touching each other's pens. But yeah, blue pen only, please.
Yeah.
Shows that it's an original. Yeah.
So what is this? What kind of business are you doing right now? Like what are you finding people are interested in doing?
Well, I think there are a lot of people, because of the slowdown, people are home, they're thinking about their to-do lists. And for me, in my business, estate planning is always one of those to-do list things that when clients first come to see me, they always say, "We needed to do this for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And we've never either done one or we've never updated it since the kids were small." So there are a lot of clients over the last couple of weeks, months, who are getting to that to-do list item. Things like trusts, wills, powers of attorney, healthcare surrogates. There are clients whose kids are in college who are now home with them. And we've had discussions about making sure that their college-aged kids have powers of attorney, healthcare surrogates, living wills, because the parents aren't automatically able to access information if their kids don't have these documents, which most people don't think about.
What types of things when you're planning should you be thinking about?
Well, I think let's take the kids first. If you've got college-age kids, I can't tell you how many times someone has called me and said, "My son or daughter is in the hospital, and I called the hospital to find out how they're doing, and the hospital wouldn't give me any information because there's something called HIPAA. That's a federal privacy law that prevents you from contacting someone else's doctors or getting access to their records." So for anybody who has young adult children and you still think that they're dependent upon you, they may be dependent financially, but in the eyes of the law, they are adults. And so we've done a number of powers of attorney and healthcare surrogates for clients of ours who have adult children who never really have the opportunity to have their kids home long enough to sign documents. They usually come home for a weekend. So they come home Friday night, they leave Sunday night. So that's been one thing that we've done for a number of our clients relating to just their young adult children. Same thing with their parents. You've got elderly people who maybe did documents 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, and then have never done anything again. And now the kids are having a little bit more opportunity to speak to their parents about what is in place. And there's no reason for their parents to have to go through a guardianship if they had just done powers of attorney and healthcare surrogates, allowing their child or somebody else to make decisions for them.